Hi guys, and happy Saturday. Happy hot, humid, thunderstorms impending Saturday. So this is the first day that we decided against the barbecue because they're talking about severe thunderstorms. And I figured if we did all that work and did all that cooking and then the storms came, it would have been a lot of waste, especially if the grill was going and everything. So anyway, Craig the Record King wanted me to come anyway, so I said I could. At first I said I couldn't because barbecue season is here, and then because of the thunderstorms that are supposed to be coming, the sky is getting very gray right now. I went down to hang out with him and Rock and Bob, and we had a really fun day. It's like very common and very...
But you need it on work.
Yeah, I have... Oh, of course, Craigie.
Who knows?
It almost looks like a skeleton. It's like... I packed up all those LPs for him for the mail. So if you bought anything from Craig the Record King recently on eBay, I packed it for you today. Alright, so I have a couple of thrift things and I got lots and lots of records. So we'll do the thrift stuff first. I got this awesome gong. I found this the other night. Just love it. Absolutely love it. It's got the really soft, silky mallet to make that beautiful gong sound. Really nice sound. And it was on this stand, and the mallet was hanging right behind it. Just an awesome thing. The same night I found this beautiful Renaissance Fair jug. I used to go to the Renaissance Fair every year back in the day. And I guess it was the 80s, and I used to always collect every year's jug. But this one's really cool because this is Renaissance 2006, and it has a fairy on it, which I loved. They didn't have fairy mugs back then. They just had the Renaissance Fair logo and the year. This is a beautiful fairy, and she's on a absolutely beautiful purple tankard, let's say. Absolutely loved that. The other night I stopped in the thrift. I think it was Thursday. Yes, it was Thursday, and I ran into my friend Lena there. It was so fun to see her there, and I told her, I said, look, you start on that side of the store and I'll start on that side of the store. This way we don't fight over anything that we find. But she was only looking for boho gypsy kind of shirts because she's a singer. And she likes to find stuff to wear on stage. And she did find something really great. And I found some really great things. First up, we are drinking a Brooklyn Defender IPA. This is a really yummy brew from the Brooklyn Brewery. I really love this. I wanted the jam pack. Magic Hat makes this jam pack. It's really cool. It's like 15 beers, 3 each of 5 different kinds, and my store didn't have it, so I got the Defender IPA instead. Very good. Brooklyn Brewery is one of my favorite brew houses. All right, at the thrift on Thursday, I found this Trader Dick's tiki mug. Very, very cute little tiki. It says Trader Dick's on the back. Love them. You know, man, tiki mugs. I found this beautiful sign. It's all destinations in Spain, and I sealed it and I hung it right here. All right, we were laughing very hard about this, but you know me and my sun hats. I got this beautiful sun hat, really fun. It's got this chin strap, but what's so fun about this, it's from Maripipi Island. And I don't know, I did not know, I never heard of Maripipi Island, but Maripipi Island happens to be in the Philippines. So it's quite an exotica little South Sea sun hat. Today is too hot for hats or anything really. It's too hot for anything. I got this CD. It's wind chimes with music. Look at that, relaxing, beautiful stuff. Relax with wind chimes, it says. It's funny, years ago I had a neighbor who couldn't tolerate the sound of wind chimes. I thought it was so funny. And her neighbor, her immediate neighbor, always had a ton of wind chimes on her porch, and this used to send this girl into some kind of frenzy. It was really, really funny. I never met anyone that didn't adore the sound of wind chimes. Whatever, to each his own. Now, Trevor, here's the last thrift score. Look at this. We found this on Thursday. It's a beautiful thing. We're going to turn them on. Isn't that awesome? He still has his little try me button, so no one ever displayed him with batteries yet. He's brand new, and he is absolutely awesome. So that was a really fun find. Very excited about that. All right, let's move our gong here. Bang a gong, get it on, let's go. Show you the records. All right, Craig gave me this beautiful thing for the Atomic Universe. I'll put it somewhere in the Atomic Universe. It is a really cool old cross made to look like ivory, but it's some kind of plastic. It was his mother's, so that's really, really cool. That will go somewhere in the Atomic Universe. I'll go quick with the records. I got a lot. Of course, the great King Crimson. This is a beautiful, beautiful copy of In the Court of the Crimson King. It is perfect, and it's one of my favorites. I mean, I do have it, but this is really, really clean. Inner Dialogue. This looks crazy. I think Manic Mark would dig something like this. A man must learn to experience his own inner being, and it looks like a very bizarre thing. I don't know. I have to hear this, though. It looks really, really interesting. No clue. It's on Randwood. We'll see what that's all about. Zappa in New York. This is a 2-record set. Gatefold live. I don't... this is Halloween '76. I was probably at this show because I went to see him every Halloween show. And this was '76. I was probably there. But anyway, I think this may be a Zappa that I don't have, so I grabbed that. I have almost every Zappa ever made. I got a beautiful copy of Monkeys. You know, the good one with the theme and everything else. Really, really fun. I love it. I got an original copy of their Satanic Majesty's Request with the hologram cover. I have it, of course, in my own collection, but like I say, mine are also mint that I like to have another one to save wear and tear on my originals. And this is beautiful because they did re-release it on a record store day, and this is the original. So always fun to have a couple of copies of that because it's really cool. Jimi Hendrix Experience, Axis, Bold as Love. This is so beautiful. This cover is spectacular with the with all the Indian. Just a beautiful cover. Very into that. A perfect copy of Disraeli Gears. Look at that. It is so minty fresh and so good. This has Strange Brew, of course, which I love. It's got Sunshine of Your Love. This is classic cream. Really great. I got a 12-inch Pretenders Back on a Chain Gang. Very fun. My City Was Gone. Very, very cool. I got Anthrax, Spreading the Disease, but this one it doesn't have a cover. It's just in a white generic sleeve, but I do love Anthrax, so that's fun. This, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Kennedy, Robert and John Kennedy, the three famous last speeches. Just beautiful. The last great speeches, it's called. These men will never die, they will live forever in our hearts. This has the I have a dream, I have been to the mountaintop speech, and two of the final speeches by Robert F. Kennedy and John F. Kennedy. Very, very cool. I got a bunch of Christmas. I got another copy of Fire Tree and Fever Tree and a Montoya that I think I might have. You know I love Montoya. I got this weird thing. This is, I have something like it already. This is a Desti Fidelis by an Italian orchestra or organization that gave it away. It's made in Italy. Very cool little cardboard flexi. He'll Be Coming Down the Chimney by Guy Lombardo, one of my favorites. Coming Down the Chimney. The other side is Christmas Chopsticks. We got Music Box medley of Christmas songs. That music box is always very cool, very kind of dream sequence horror-y kind of sound. We got Santa Claus Coming to Town by Guy Lombardo with Jingle Bells. Guy Lombardo does Christmas music so great. We got Snow by Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Peggy Lee, and Trudy Stevens. But Snow, one of our favorites from White Christmas, right? Snow, 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 snow. Love it. I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day and Christmas Is Coming, Bing Crosby. I love his version of I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. We got Silent Night and White Christmas by Sister Rosetta Tharpe. I think I have that on 78 also. Very, very beautiful. Rosetta Tharpe rocks the house. I got two 10-inch Montoyas. Plays in a Fiesta Flamenca. Look at that. Beautiful. And Montoya, Patterns in Flamenco. Beautiful, early, long play, 10 inches. Oh, I got so many 78s, man. So many good 78s from my era. Very, very fun. Let me get them all out. I'll try and go through them quick. We got Eddie Hunter on Victor doing Complaining. Very fun. We got Texas Tango and Love is a Merry-Go-Round, Sheb Woolley. I'm going to go fast on these. We got a beautiful Old OK by the Riga Dance Orchestra. You know I love the old dance orchestras. Macklin Marrow doing Sicilian Tarantella. That's fun. We got an old Red Perfect, Ben Pollock and his orchestra. Ben Pollock is always very, very fun. Old Uncle Moon by the Philadelphia Male Quartet. and Ma Lindy Lou by the Philadelphia Male Quartet. Very fun. Old Victor Batwing. We got I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by Betty Jane. And Jingle Bells and a Dusty Fidelis by the Caroliers. Very fun on Peter Pan, 78. I got a Gray Gull here. The Radio Boys doing one, the Red Red Robin and Down O Virginia. Beautiful. Memphis, Tennessee by Ethel Ridley and Bradford's Jazz Foots. Or Fools. Ethel Ridley and Bradford's Jazz Fools. If anybody here wants a real kind mama. Beautiful stuff, Batwing. Madison, one of my favorite labels because it's of the era and it's always really good stuff. Madison Dance Orchestra, When the Moon Comes Over the Mountain, and Babbling Brook. They have some of the best foxtrots, Madison. Sleeping Birds by the Three Radio Stars. And Here Comes the Sun by Lou Gold and his orchestra. Another Madison. Another Madison. That's What You Mean to Me by the Merry Collegians. And Body and Soul by the Majestic Dance Orchestra. Beautiful stuff. Another Gray Gull, A Shady Trade, the Harmony. I can't read that side. And in Wishing Land with You. Doesn't that sound great? Mike and his hot peppers. Mike somebody, Maniello and his hot peppers. That's going to be great. Hot jazz. I'm going to Plant Myself in My Old Plantation Home by the great Zez Comfrey. And Swanee Smiles by Clyde Dower and his orchestra. Great Batwing era. Oh, these are so beautiful. There's two children's records here. Hansel and Gretel. This is on Mayfair. They're both Mayfair. Hansel and Gretel. And All Through the Night. A beautiful Mayfair. You don't see Mayfair very often. And this one is amazing. Lady in Blue's Music Box featuring June Winters, the Lady in Blue. Remember her from Ding Dong Schoolhouse? This is going to be so magical. I'm really into that. I got a Pathé needle cut. I Loved You Then as I Love You Now. Oppenheim's Benjamin Franklin Hotel Dance Orchestra. And You Wanted Someone to Play With. I Wanted Someone to Love. Hotel Manger Dance Orchestra. The hotel dance orchestras were the best in the 20s, let me tell you. Talk About Heaven. Madison Dance Orchestra. And Little White Lies, a great one. Really, really, really fun. Madison's, I never found this many Madisons in one collection. The Racket by the Levy Syncopators. And The Little Things in Life by the Cosmopolitan Dance Players. I got a beautiful old banner. Sleepy Bye Time. I can't read it's really hard to read. Roy Smeck's Trio. Down the River of Golden Dreams banner. Also, always great banner. We got Lou Gold and his orchestra, Tears. Lou Gold and his orchestra is great. This side is very hard to read. But banner, my era. We got an Oriole, a Baltimore Society Orchestra, School Day Sweethearts, Wake Up with a Smile, very fun, Oriole label. An Opera Phone, Sunny Southern Smiles by the Harmonizers Male Quartet, and Ernest Hare, The Moon Shines on the Moonshine. Oh my God, I do have someone doing that. I don't know if it's Ernest Hare, but this is a beautiful old opera phone. Play on all talking machines. What a beautiful thing. The Moon Shines on the Moonshine. Great, great, great. Railroad Blues by Yerke's Southern Five, and Shake Your Little Shoulder by the Happy Six, Columbia. Beautiful blue Columbia. So many great, great records of my era. Now he had other 78s also, but they were not my era. So he had the ones that were my era separated from the others, because the ones in the back you're going to like, the ones in the front you're not. But it was great. So we had a very, very fun day. They said it's, oh my God, it's so hot and humid, but they said that the thunderstorms could come anytime afternoon. So who knows? Who knows? We probably could have gotten away with doing the barbecue, but we were just afraid that if we, did all that work and had to run, it's not that easy to get my dad undercover quickly. So I didn't think it was such a good idea. So anyway, guys, that was the week in thrift and all the fun stuff from Craig, the Record King. Haven't been down to see Craig in quite a while now. Last time I saw him was a day off that I had, and on a Friday I was able to go visit with him. But we always have fun. So anyway, this weekend is July 4th, so it'll be fun to have the week broken up, by a day off. Have some fun adventure. I don't know what, we don't have a plan yet, but we'll do whatever. No barbecues on single days off because it's too much work to have to go to work the next day. You know what I mean? So next Saturday will be the next barbecue. So I really had a fun week, and it was really fun running into Lena there. I was serious. I said, I'm serious. You're starting at one side and I'm starting at the other because we're going to fight over stuff. And when I found the skull, she was like, ooh, I love that. I said, oh yeah, I love this too. And I know that Trevor would love this. So awesome. Love the music. Love the music. So awesome. And he still has his little try me button. That's what makes it so fun. And I'll keep that there until it wears out, and then I'll put batteries in them because I love them. And he's got a sensor. When you put the batteries in, he's got a sensor. So if somebody walks by, he'll start going. So that was fun. This was really cool. Really cool. And it was Craigie's mom's. He had a big box of stuff from his youth in the store. It had some toys. It had this. It had some of his mom's things. It had some of his father's stamp collection. It had a brownie handbook. I was a brownie. And the handbook, it was just like the one that I had. It was so cool. So anyway, guys, that's about it. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I hope it's not this hot where you are, because it's really brutal. And I hope it's not raining. I just hope that you're having a beautiful day. I love you all. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. And if you are subscribed, make sure you ring that little bell so that you get notifications when new videos come up. I will put links below for Sideshow Tink t-shirts and tank tops, as always. And I love you all. I'll talk to you very, very, very soon. Happy 4th of July.